Finally back in Sacramento. What? If you guys can hear my voice, it's all kinds of fucked up. Landed at 11 a.m. yesterday. It's Monday. We had left Ohio, Columbus at about 4 a.m. their time, which is 3 hours ahead. So exhausting day of travel. Got back, chilled for about 2 hours, coached a class. Lost my voice in the process. Crazy weekend in Columbus. Shout out to everybody that came and hang out. Took pictures, bought some slingshot stuff. It was fucking awesome. Good to see all my friends in the industry who live around the nation, live around the world. So it's always good to catch up, run into them. But more importantly, back to my lifting. Catch you guys up on my lifting a little bit. Mostly, if you guys been keeping up, which you should be subscribed. You should be keeping up. I've just been hitting a lot of volume. Kind of my off season, quote unquote off season, is just hitting volume. People think there's a mad science to all this. They always ask about this program, that program. And there's ways to be more organized. There's different exercises that work better than others. There are different programs that work better than others. But, you know, as simple as it gets, man, far away from a meet, I'm keeping that like a RPE 7 to 8.5. I'm training anywhere between 65 and 75, maybe 80%. And I'm hitting sets of maybe 5 plus, so 5 to maybe 10. Today I'm gonna go hit some 8s. Everyone asks me if I'm gonna compete. Everyone asks me why I'm so fat. Everyone asks me what's next. I am a little fat. I've been eating whatever I want, which may be good, maybe get bad. That bicep's still kicking. Boom! Boom! I'm going to compete in June. Now, our schedules are absolutely ridiculous. And mostly our schedules are about 3 to 4 weeks out. So I don't know what's happening in 6 weeks other than really big events. Something like the San Jose Fit Expo, which we'll be at, the CrossFit Games, which we'll be at, a Reebok Summit that I'm going to in SoCal, which is beginning of June or so. A couple trips to SoCal to hang out with Barbell Brigade, Barquan, Gio, Nadeem, Lou, Sarah, my homies. Besides the real big trips, little things pop up left and right. We have a bunch of guests coming into super training, and some of those are kind of up in the air. So there could be up to, who knows, 10 people coming to visit between now and June. Or there could be maybe only 4 people. But as of right now, I'm going to compete in June. I'm going to train like I'm competing in June, probably the 220 weight class. I'm about 225, 230 right now. And that's mostly from traveling. That's lack of sleep, lack of water, and lack of eating whatever the fuck I want. Actually, there's no lack of that. Tons of eating whatever the fuck I want. So I'll tone it down a little bit, get back down to 220 or so. Probably just compete there before I will cut. That was be the year-long goal, right? We always talk about goals. What are your goals? What are you doing? What do you want to get to? And then how are you going to get there? So I do have short-term goals, which are to compete in June and hit certain numbers that I have in my head that I think are doable, but will push myself. So I got 2 more weeks of hitting sets about 6 to 10. Today I'm going to hit 8s. Saturday I'm going to hit 8s. And then we'll go into more official meet prep status. Again, working with Jeremy Hamilton, J-Ham, The Couch. Super smart dude. We mesh well personality-wise and training philosophy-wise. He's never sent me anything that I looked at and didn't understand or thought, man, this guy's fucked up, or what is he trying to do to me? I always look at it, and whether it be easy or hard, I understood why and how it'll benefit me. I believe I have a pretty decent knowledge of the strength training game. I don't know it all, but I know a good amount. I've talked to tons of different coaches, athletes, lifters at the top level. So for me to understand what I'm doing and to trust in Jeremy's big for me, and I do trust in him, so that's why I'm going back to him. Sets of 8s, deadlift time, traveling crushed me. After the meet, if I do this meet, which I really want to do, I haven't wanted to compete probably in 4 years. Even this last meet, I didn't necessarily want to. It's just something I felt like I had to do. Get back on the platform, kind of give myself some legitimacy within the sport, to you guys, to myself, to my team at Super Training. Stepping on the platform isn't always easy. It isn't always easy. For me, I do like to compete. I got a little bit of nerves, but not really. Nerves normally fire me up. And that's one reason I want to compete again, is I didn't get those nerves this time, to be honest. I wasn't that nervous, and I want to feel those nerves a little bit. I want to get fired up to compete, so hopefully I put my ass on the line enough times, it'll happen. After that, come June, July, we do have the CrossFit Games and the Olympia after that. All the while, this YouTube and podcast shit don't stop. These are just the big traveling moments. I'm going to try to get to Boston. I'm going to try to get to New York. Potentially get to Texas and Toronto, just to give you guys an update on my life, because I feel like we haven't talked in a while. Shit has been so crazy. I've been uploading videos 4 times a week if you guys want to keep up, but I don't even always get a chance just to chat, let you guys know what the fuck's going on. So here's that recap. After the meet, after I compete, it'll be time to cut. I've said many times on the podcast, and maybe multiple times here, that the goal is to do a bodybuilding show before or when I'm 30. I'm now 27, so we have 2 or 3 years. After chatting with Lane Norton, Alberto Nunez, Paul Rivera, all my homies, they said it would be good to get started about a year out, and also in a more decent body fat percentage. So I'll get to about maybe 185 to 195 by myself after I compete. Probably take anywhere from June to maybe, who knows, August, September, November to do it. Then I'll just try to maintain for a nice while before I figure out the plan from there. Since that is about a 9-month goal, that's about as far as my head can control for now, because I have so many other goals, whether it be YouTube, podcast, everything else going on. I feel like I sound like Stone Cold Goddamn Steve Austin. Give me a hell yeah. Thanks for hanging out, guys. Thanks for the support. Shout out to everybody that came by at the booth. Shout out to everybody that watches this. Leave your comments below with what you want to see. I'm going to do a full day of eating coming up. I don't like that, but I want you to let you guys know that I'm not such a fat fuck that you think I am. I know everybody calls me fat. I don't give a fuck. I don't care what you think. Give me a hell yeah. Let's go! Up! 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 Yeah! Yeah!
Oh yeah. Ahí va.